Hi, welcome friends. Today my topic of discussion is MCQ with answer from the essay Freedom by G.B. Shaw. I will provide answers directly, without options, to save the time. Let's start. Question number 1. How much time do we spend in sleeping? The answer is 1/3 of time of a day. Question 2. We must spend a couple of hours for what? Answer is eating and drinking. 3. For half the day we are slaves to what? Answer: necessities, which we cannot shrink. 4. Wives must undertake the additional heavy slavery of what? Answer: childbearing. Next. 5. That which can be produced can also be dash? Answer: stolen. 6. They enforce your slavery and call it freedom. But they also regulate your slavery. Here, what is meant by they? Answer: government. 7. When you complain, what do they promise? Answer: in future, you shall govern the country for yourself. 8. And let us stop, what, singing rule? Answer: Rule Britannia. It is a British patriotic song, originating from the poem Rule Britannia by James Thomson. Question number 9. Your employer may dash? Answer: dictate the cut, color, and condition of your clothes, as well as your hours of work. 10. What is the beginning line of the essay? Answer: what is a perfectly free person? 11. When was the radio talk delivered? Answer: on 18 June 1935, in The Listeners, later reprinted as Freedom. 12. What does the government want to regulate? Answer is slavery of man to man. 13. What was Magna Carta of 1215? Answer: a bill of demand on which King John of England was forced to sign. Magna Carta was issued in June 1215 and was the first document to put into writing the principle that the king and his government was not above the law. 14. Who is Saint More? Answer: Saint Thomas More, in Utopia, says that we cannot have a peaceful and stable society till everybody does his share of everyday work. 15. We write sentimental songs in praise of whom? Answer: our natural slavery. Next. 16. The latest of the great Jewish prophets, a gentleman. Who is referred to here? Answer: Karl Marx. 17. I was taught dash in my childhood? Answer: taught that Satan will find mischief still for idle hands to do. 18. What is the previous name of freedom? Answer: leisure. 19. What is chattel slavery? Answer: chattel slavery, also called traditional slavery, because people are treated as the chattel, personal property, of the owner, and are bought and sold as commodities. Typically, under the chattel slave system, children inherited slave status via the mother, partus sequitur ventrum. 20. In USA, Negroes were considered to be portable property of their owner. When was it abolished? Answer: abolished after Civil War, from 1861 to 1865. 21. Promise of giving freedom to govern the country is redeemed by what? Answer: by giving you a vote. Next. Number 22. What do the newspapers assure? Answer: your vote has decided the election, and that this constitutes you a free citizen in a democratic country. 23. Is there any perfectly free person? Answer is: there is no such person, and there never can be any such person. 24. If you like honey, you can let the bees produce it by their what? And then dash it from? Answer: their labor. Then steal it. 25. Nature is kind to her dash? Answer: slaves. 26. The slavery of man to man is hateful to the dash and dash? Answer: to the body and to the spirit. 27. What do our poets proclaim? Answer: no man is good enough to be another man's master. Next. 28. What is the Bill of Rights, 1689? Answer: the Bill of Rights 1689 is a landmark act in the constitutional law of England that sets out certain basic civil rights and clarifies who would be next to inherit the crown. It received the royal assent on 16 December 1689 and is a restatement in statutory form of the Declaration of Right, presented by the Convention Parliament to William III and Mary II in February 1689, inviting them to become joint sovereigns of England. The Bill of Rights lays down limits on the powers of the monarch and sets out the rights of Parliament, including the requirement for regular parliaments, free elections, and freedom of speech in Parliament. It sets out certain rights of individuals, including the prohibition of cruel and unusual punishment, and re-established the right of Protestants to have arms for their defense within the rule of law. It also includes no right of taxation without Parliament's agreement. The Bill of Rights described and condemned several misdeeds of James II of England. Question number 29. I have seen men come into a fortune and dash? Answer: lose their happiness, their health, and finally their lives by it, as certainly as if they had taken daily doses of rat poison instead of champagne and cigars. Friends, here is the end of the first video of the MCQ on freedom. Second video of the MCQ is coming soon. Thank you. Hope to see you in the next video.